boy. Man, that's my shit. Like, seriously, that's gotta go down as probably my favorite Gangstar joint of all time. Don't shoot me. I know there's a whole bunch of crazy shit that they had over the years, man. But Royalty, man, that was probably my favorite, most well-rounded Gangstar album. And, I mean, they had a lot of shit, and I had, you know what I'm saying, fucking shit, Hard to Earn. Oh, man, what's the, I put myself in trouble now. I'm trying to remember album names, but, I mean, Gangstar was big shit, man. I remember Primo. I remember we used to debate like a motherfucker. You remember, too. Man, dude. We used to sit up there and some people, man, Primo's beats be too repetitive or he don't, this shit don't change up. I mean,
dude, man, that dude's classic.
He classic. Dog. Some people used to hate on Guru. They ain't like his flow.
I ain't gonna lie to you, and I can put it all on the table, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't like Gangstar's flows that much, but his delivery was tight wood, and Premier made that motherfucker hard as hell. But you know what? You know what I'm saying? He's a legend, and I ain't gonna never take that away from him. Hey, I tell you what, I used to be in your boat. Like, you remember, we would always complain. We'd be like, man, Primo be carrying Guru. He carries that nigga.
But then it's
Jordan
like,
carries Pip.
Man, you hating ass.
I ain't hating, but it's like, once time go by though, man, I was sitting up, watching MTV Jams last weekend, man, and they did a big ass, just a Gangstar block, and they was mixing in some Jazzmatazz shit too, which really didn't have nothing to do with Primo. But I mean, when you watching it, man, it's like, man, I forgot how good some of them songs was, man. Especially when you take into account that some of it was from the early '90s, like just to get a rep, shit like that. I mean, they was
Girls Look So Good. Next.
That's what I'm talking, man. That's one of my favorite shits too, man.
I be banging that out.
That's that shit, man.
I don't want to hear you humming it. Spin that
shit. Spin that shit.
For real, man. That shit was hot. So, I mean, sometimes it takes for someone to be gone till you really go back and appreciate.
Oh, goddamn.
What you got?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We haven't even opened the stash box.
What is that one?
What is this?
Affligem. That's from an old stash box.
Oh, we had that for a minute.
You like that?
Wow, this is delicious.
Oh, take the rest of the bottles with you, my friend.
Yeah, that one been collecting dust. That ain't been a favorite.
Oh, goddamn. Y'all making me sound sad now.
No, you like the dark shit?
I like tasty drinks.
All right, I appreciate that. I can appreciate that.
Shit, man.
This shit good as fuck.
So, but we're staying on Guru for a minute, man. As far as some of the controversy, of course, he passed, and before he even passed, the whole thing was going on. And we touched on this about, I think, 2 or 3 shows ago. Probably about 3 shows ago, where Solar was blocking the family from getting to see, Guru. People like, Primo, all them people were supposed to be banned.
Right.
And then it kind of died down. I remember back then, man, on Twitter, everyone was RIP Guru. People was putting him in the grave before he had even passed on. And then it kind of got quiet. They said he was recovering, and then I kind of lost touch with it for a couple weeks, and then he passed.
People were writing it off like he was dead before he even died.
That's what I'm saying. It was like, I mean, people that wasn't giving him a chance. But then now everything comes out, man. And then I'm gonna say this: I had no idea. I hadn't followed that closely since him and Primo had broken up. But then when all the shit with Solar hit the fan, and then that letter came out where Solar was basically, in this letter, he published it and claims it's Guru's last letter. He said he don't want nothing to do with Premier. He doesn't want Premier associated or attached to any projects forthcoming or any type of, tribute type shit.
Right.
Shit sounded kind of phony to me.
A likely fucking story for somebody who's the new DJ.
Yet the whole letter just praised Solar from top to bottom.
I mean, it's almost like this motherfucker drugged this motherfucker, and then they duct tape their hands together. It's like, and what'd you say?
Exactly. And that's what comes up because he was heavily sedated.
Hell yeah,
he was under medication. So it's like, man, how much did this dude really write? And then you saw the interview with Sway. With Solar, basically, I give it to Sway. He got to get a shout out because
he
asked the questions, the tough questions that everybody wanted answered. Sway asked them all.
Right
now, Solar, being maybe the slick talker that he is, I ain't gonna front. He answered every question directly. Starting off with the nature of their relationship, and he says that they were both straight men. Dude said that they did everything
gay.
Hold on. Where's the thing? No, he said, what is it? Here it is right here. He says, not about my lifestyle, Guru's lifestyle. We're straight men. He dealt with women and family. I dealt with women and family.
And men.
There's never been any blurring of the lines whatsoever.
All right, now let's look at this for a second, though.
Okay.
Did you see how, like, calm this motherfucker was when he answered it? Hold on, let me.
It's tough to tell because he had the glasses on,
Hold
too.
on, act like
you
you're
couldn't
Sway.
see his eyes. I didn't like that.
Act like you're Sway. Ask me the question.
Uh-oh.
Solar, a lot of people have questioned your relationship with Guru.
Hell no. Let me bare my chest.
They wouldn't like that.
Hell no.
You're a bastard.
I'm not gay. No, that motherfucker was so tame when he answered it, man. He was like, no.
Hell yeah, because
I would have been like, hell fuck no.
Right. He
No.
was, he know motherfuckers was watching and making sure he wasn't blinking his eyes or twitching his mouth. Like, he's a liar.
See, that's what I
gotta
didn't
stay
like,
posed. Are you gay? No, I am not.
With them shades on, though, like, to me, man, in them interviews, you know, them types of shits where you under the gun and the lights are shining on your ass. I want to see your eyes.
Hell
this
yeah.
dude wore the darkest shades possible. You couldn't see a damn thing.
Right.
So, that, I didn't like that part,
Hey,
at all.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really give a fuck if you're gay or not. I
didn't
have
care
nothing
neither.
against that. But I'm going to tell you what, though, is something fishy. Their relationship was just more than, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What up, though? It was more than that. That letter, dog, that they was doing a lot of time together, bruh. And let's just say, Gangstar did write that. Okay? Let's just say he did write that letter. What was their relationship? Period. Point blank.
Well, he gave you a straight answer,
Man.
according to him. But here's where the gay thing, because like you just said, I don't care if they were, you know, homosexually involved. Where the thing, you know, where that becomes an issue is because people said that they were romantic and that Solar was abusing and beating on Guru. That's the rumor.
All
so
right.
basically, he was an abused man, which would lead to why everything is signed over to Solar.
Right.
Solar got power of attorney. He therefore got rights to all their unreleased music, any, you know, unpaid royalties. All that shit would go to Solar. So that's where the homosexual shit is important.
What is the nature of their relationship? Period.
Exactly.
But you know what? You can't hide behind the motherfucking shades forever. It's gonna come out.
But when you
better
look
believe
at
it.
you look at the whole situation, man, you hear about from the family that there was abuse.
What was the sister's comments? Because that's the one I didn't get a chance to. I didn't get a chance to read it.
I'll fucking quote it right here. This
Go
is from
ahead.
MTV News.
Run that down.
When I went there, I was so shocked what he looked like. She said, when asked if she saw signs of neglect, I didn't pay any attention to a bunch of fine details. I did notice his hair. He always shaved his head. It was odd to see hair growing around the edges.
That's different.
I didn't get the feeling that he wasn't. I didn't look at his nails, that kind of thing. I looked at how frail he was, how skeleton-like his head looked, how swollen his hands and feet were. I was shocked overall at his appearance. And then when they went into it, basically she got into it and said that it basically looked like he was being neglected.
I will say this, man, as someone that, I mean, I'm sure lots of the chatters and listeners, when you see your loved ones in the hospital, they don't never look like what you remember them as being. I mean, fuck, I saw my uncle, you know, he didn't look like my uncle.
But
I don't think he was neglected, but I mean, when you're in a coma or a comatose state, the shit like the hair and the toenails, that's like at the back of that's cosmetic. You know what I'm saying? When you're in a hospital, they worried about your vitals, you know what I'm saying, making sure all your numbers look right. They ain't give a damn about your hair or your toenails or any of that shit. So, and I guess in Solar's defense, I will say that his appearance don't necessarily mean that much when he in the hospital.
Well, let me ask you this, because I'm kind of, you know, confused. When they say negligence, or, you know, was he supposed to be taken care of?
I think he was in the hospital.
He was in the hospital.
He was his legal guardian, his legal caretaker.
Actually,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing because the parents weren't even included. And his sister at the end of this, she said about the letter, she said if he was writing a letter on his deathbed, it would have been to his son, my father, that kind of thing, she added. Or it would have been about wishes he has for his son or how he hopes he left a positive legacy.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing he would have written.
Right.
Now, that's the real shit, and that's what make dude look guilty. And Primo kind of touched on it, too. He said when he saw Guru, it really fucked him up. He said he wore a Gangstar shirt, first of all, just for the energy. And so he knew us forever with us. He said that includes everyone that came before me. I knew every one of them. It was so ill because he said what I was hearing of him waking up, writing, and tweeting and all that stuff. He said there was no way. He said the dude already looked gone. So that's what I want. Where did this letter come from? Did he write it? I mean, and I don't. That's one thing I don't think Solar really clarified. When was the letter written? Was it once he was in the hospital, or is this something where he knew he was getting sick and he wrote it before he went in?
Well, the thing, she said that somewhere in here. Hold on. All right, here she goes. Oh, God, my brother never regained consciousness, Patricia said. Understand this. He never regained consciousness from the time he went into a coma in freaking mid-February until he died. You tell me how someone writes a letter in that state.
There we go. Now that's,
so, I mean, that's the whole fucking thing right there.
That's the shit right there that's fraud. Now, I haven't seen this anywhere. Is the family looking into this? Because this is one case where I hope, like, you know, law enforcement, whoever is investigating this shit. Because there's a lot on the line, man. You got a dude who could be a fucking fraud trying to just, you know what I'm saying, rape their family from, you know, I mean, whatever.
How hard is it for me if you're in a coma to take your hand and be like, here you go, you're signing this?
No, but see, that's what I'm saying. The doctors and shit should be aware of that, man.
Yeah.
If all that shit was going on, they should have been on top of that.
But he was in a coma when he went in. At that point,
so
he was already.
That's what I'm saying. Right. So I mean,
he didn't want to wrote this. He didn't want to clarify the time that he put the letter together.
Hell yeah.
You know that would have put him in.
That's
some
the
shit.
crucial part right there. Is everything, you know.
And if he did write the letter, I mean, it seemed like he was under some serious pressure. Just like you said, his father, his son, they ain't write nothing about that. Are you serious?
Yeah, in your death letter.
In your death letter. Dude,
no
he
doubt.
was under some pressure if he did write it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you for 100%, man. So
Solar, I mean, if all the shit is true about the hitting and the fucking abuse that Solar put on Guru,
I don't know. I can't picture Guru sitting there getting beat.
But if this is
female,
but somebody made a comment. Somebody made a comment though.
Come on.
Somebody made a comment about him being a person of Islam. I think.
Who?
Guru?
Solar or Guru?
Yeah, or something of that nature. There was a religious connection where his thing was like all about positive. His religious thing wasn't that type of thing. So his thing was to fall back
And get beat up.
I mean,
I can't see it, dog.
I can't see it either. But the way I look at it is, Solar. All right, you look at the way, if this is true that he was beating the shit out of him and all this.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's true, it'd be a twisted motherfucker like that would go on MTV and in the public eye and say, oh yeah, he fucking wrote this letter from start to finish. I believe that.
That and the suspect shit to me, man, is signing power of attorney over to your DJ. I'm sorry, not saying that.
Thank you.
Not saying that you can't
Not
get
your son.
Yeah,
not
man.
Your father,
your sister, sibling, something.
People
your
that,
DJ.
You just know this dude all of a sudden. And you want to. I'm telling you, dog, it's something that he had this motherfucking hands tied, literally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he
man.
was like, yo, you gonna do this or else. I'm gonna tell you that me and you are lovers.
That's the shit, man. And Mac, you my dude, but I swear to God, if I'm on my deathbed, you're not getting my fucking power of attorney, mother.
I'm gonna go on MTV.
That ain't going down.
Major was my friend.
You're a bastard.
He was my special friend.
My special friend.
Oh shit, man.
His gold chain.
The phone lines is open, man. Call in, weigh in with a Guru tribute. If you got comments on this story, 888-842-4973, man. This right here is Shabam Sadiq. What it seems. Hoodhype.com, F112.